Okay then, Helldivers, we are back and we have got loads to go over today, as it appears that the galactic war map is progressing nicely. We're seeing some really strange stuff happening to the Meridian singularity, and we are going to be due our major order later on today. It appears that the game is shaking up the industry though, as the Bafta Awards are happening tomorrow for the gaming scene, and Helldivers has been nominated for a fair few amounts, so fingers crossed some more shinies from that. And yes, the music composition seems to be best in the biz. We're going to dive into all the news you guys need to know today. With that being said, if you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. And make sure you check out our incredible sponsor, Gamerserps, the company that offer esports athletes and gamers with the most effective and healthy energy drink choice compared to those tinned alternatives that we're all used to. Keto friendly, zero sugar, and less than 1 calorie. Using code CloudPlays at checkout will get you a cheeky discount, and it's a no-brainer. As well as that, we're going to be doing a giveaway on this video for the top bundle of super credits. If you want to get involved with it, then make sure you head down to the comment section and stick in an array of salutes in the comment section. It'll enter you in. We're announcing that one in the next 2 days, so make sure you stay tuned to that one. With that being said, let's dive into the game and see what it is that's happening in Helldivers 2. So starting off, we're taking a look at the Galactic War map, where right now we are still awaiting our major order, although likelihood is it'll appear later on this afternoon/evening, and we should be able to move into the Galactic War a little bit further. The Illuminates are doing their thing, although you guys are keeping them at bay. There are some squid divers which are continuously fighting those notorious Illuminate, but it is appearing to actually be working, as well. The Meridian black hole is going through a few struggle points right now at around 14 to 15% accumulated. This has depleted dramatically. This essentially means that it is slowed right down, meaning that the next planet, which is Nublaria 1, should actually be safe. As to whether it is that we can actually save it or not, we'll have to wait and see, as it will obviously start getting pulled into its gravitational pull. We'll start to see exactly how this one operates, but for right now, Meridia is at bay and we're holding it off enough. So a massive shout out to the squid divers out there. The rest of the galactic map does seem to be, well, pretty much overtaken, and a lot of us are hoping to be venturing into the gloom so we can start clearing off some of those bugs, but the automatons are venturing really north. It's actually hilarious, but a lot of the map is now solidified and taken over. We'll have to wait and see where this major order takes us, but I'm really hoping that we're back in the gloom for some predator and gloom bug strains. Your personal order is to successfully extract with 5 rare samples, which is pretty much done in one mission, so you can get that one out of the way. And taking a look at your superstore right now, for the next 1 day, we have got the Butcher, the Titan, the Legionnaire, the Drone Master, the Enforcer, the Breaker. Now we're back on 3 pages, there is no 4th, and yet still no Killzone armor. I obviously have popped the question, but yet to receive any sort of answer. I don't know what the hell is going on with it, but it's got to appear at some stage. I am intrigued though. Let me know in the comment section where you think the next major order is going to be taking us inside of factions, automatons, terminids, or the Illuminates. Do let me know. I'm intrigued to know where you think the storyline is going. In other news though, tomorrow is a epic day indeed, as we have the Bafta Game Awards. Now we will actually be here live streaming, hopefully with a official co-stream for the awards, so fingers crossed we can actually see Helldivers get some W's on there. But we can see that Helldivers is nominated in for 5 awards totaled. For the best game award, which has got some hard hitters, including obviously our beloved Astrobot and Black Myth Wukong. We have the music nominees, which has things like Star Wars Outlaws, and again the same people of Astrobot and Black Myth Wukong. We have got the best game design nominees, which I think that we are going to be quite in for, the audio achievement nominees, and the multiplayer nominees. Now, an intriguing one indeed, but I would like to solidify the fact that we'll probably win the multiplayer nominees. I think that we can pretty much have that one in the bag, but the big one is the obvious best game award, and hopefully we manage to pull that one out of the bag, but we all know how many people love Astrobot. We'll have to wait and see exactly how that one operates, but it appears that Helldivers is obviously making wins all over the board. Now, the music and the game design inside of this is so tremendously incredible that it has already won a load of awards, and as of today we managed to get a post up coming from Tregenza, who is the composer of the Helldivers 2 music. Now obviously they are involved in the BAFTAs because they have their music that is featured in as a nominee for it, but they've already won the official DICE Award for Outstanding Achievement in Original Music Composition. So Helldivers is still up there, man. It's still up there, and they need to get the bigger trophy cabinet, because I can tell you firsthand that thing is definitely not big enough. Now over on the Reddit, it seems that we have some people that are following my own heart, although it doesn't seem to be getting enough attention, so I'm going to use this opportunity to yet again ask Arrowhead for a bike of any kind. This is a dirt bike, obviously, but I don't care what sort of bike we have, I just want a bike. If you want to support this, the link's in the description. Make sure you get this one out there. We need that bike back in HD2, man. It's already in HD1, for God's sake. But overall, quite a quiet start to the week, and we hope that there is going to be some stuff that actually ventures in. I want to know what you guys are thinking, and whether you guys think that this is going to be a good week for the Major Order and a good week for the game in general. A lot of people are speculating the full Illumina army may well come this week. Is it pure copium? Are we slurping too much of that copium juice, or do you actually think that we could be seeing something come into the midst? We're taking a look at your top comments right now. We have got a lot to go over, as we spoke about a few things, including the Illumina actually making their way here, the main encryptions that were happening inside of the game with regards to the latest planet explosion, and Joel. Yes, we spoke about Joel yet again. So we're going to dive into that. If you guys want your comment to be featured on the channel, then make sure that you get down to the comment section, put something relatable that somebody could agree to, and the top comments will be featured in the next one. This first one right here states, "He who burns worlds." I like that name for Joel. Now, yes, I actually do really enjoy that name for Joel. He does seem to be a very angry individual at the moment, and seems to be targeting a lot of planets, although now at this point in time the planets that he is targeting are not planets we've actually dove on. We're starting to see a bit of a weird flux in how people are reacting to this, as Angel's Venture genuinely pulled on a lot of heartstrings. A lot of us fought there, some people first dove there, and a lot of lives were lost there. Unfortunately, we didn't see that same reaction from Ivis, because, well, nobody's ever been on that planet, therefore a lot of people didn't have any level of emotional connection to that. And I feel like the closer this gets to Super Earth, the worse it's going to be, the less people are going to give a damn. That's just the truth. So Joel, stop being so angry. You're affecting nobody. Next up, this first one states right here, "What will you have after 500 patches? Broken weapons." I'll still have broken weapons. And yes, Arrowhead seem to be in a really weird state of mind right now, where the weapons are just consistently being broken, and as more are being fixed, more are being broken. So 500 patches down the line, the likelihood is that some will still be broken. That's game development in a nutshell. That's just being honest. And this final one right here states, "We are coming," they said. "Hurry up, we are bored waiting," we said. Now, yes, unfortunately, that does seem to be the case as well. The Illuminate right now managed to release it early December, and we are now in April, still waiting for the rest of the Illuminate army to actually make their way through. It's a little bit of a sad day to see, and a little bit of a bad one, but hopefully they manage to make their way in at some stage or another. We're aiming at around 4 to 5 months now, where we're hoping that these guys will eventually come through. We know that we've got maybe about 2 or 3 more variants to hit the midst before they're on par with the other armies, but yeah, this is just one that we're having to wait on. The copium consists. Helldivers, the copium consists. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today, though. It's been a really, really slow start to the week, but it is about to get a lot quicker. Make sure you stay tuned to the Major Order, because it is going to be coming up, and it will be affecting you. Let's hope that it's not a filler. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, post notifications turned on. Appreciate your faces, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.